Sergeant Catherine Small from Charleston, West Virginia, 31 Bravo, Military Police.
Staff Sergeant Matthew Watson from Morgantown, West Virginia, 31 Bravo, Military Police.
I'm Specialist Jossie Davis from Bangor, Maine, 31 Bravo, Military Police.
Master Sergeant James Summers, Sissonville, West Virginia, 31B, Military Policeman.
My name is First Lieutenant David Bauer from Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm a 31 Alpha Military Police Officer.
These are some of the soldiers from the 151 Military Police Battalion. I was embedded with them in Anbar Province in the late spring of 2010. I wanted to make a documentary about what American troops were doing in the last years of the war, and the 151 let me into that world. This film isn't about horrific explosions and gun battles. Instead, it's about the critical challenge shouldered by American military police. Imagine this: they were attempting to create an entirely new police culture in Iraq. They were helping transform the Iraqi police from an organization that served a brutal regime to one that should serve the people and the law. As I was finishing this documentary in the summer of 2011, American officials were pressuring the Iraqis to allow some troops to remain past the end of the year. Whether or not this happens, the results of the Advise and Assist mission won't be known for some time. But if 8 years of war, the sacrifices of thousands of lives, and the work of over 1 million Americans are going to have an enduring positive effect, then this last Advise and Assist mission must succeed. The Army is a hierarchical organization with command flowing from the top down. Each unit in the organization is identified by a number and a term representing the size of the unit. In the first 6 months of 2010, the U.S. Division Central commanded 4 brigades. One of those brigades was the 1st Brigade of the 82nd Airborne Division, consisting of about 5,000 soldiers in Anbar Province. The brigade was divided into 6 battalions. One of those battalions was the 151 Military Police. The battalion's duties typify police advising and training missions all over Iraq. The 151 was headquartered in this old Iraqi Army building.
Relax. Thanks. How you doing today?
Good, sir. How are you?
Lieutenant Colonel Jim McHugh is the battalion's commander. The battalion's headquarters detachment is the West Virginia National Guard unit. In his civilian life, Colonel McHugh is the Jackson County, West Virginia prosecutor.
We've spent years working on talking about the importance of rule of law with the Iraqis, and it's important to them too. And they've got their justice system, which is different from ours, but it's effective. And the judges and the police, and it's the same way in America, they don't always communicate the best. The judges say, you know, if you don't have the evidence, the case is going to get thrown out. It's the same way back home.
Brigadier General Michael Smith has been in charge of the American effort to advise and train the Iraqi police since the fall of 2009. I wanted to get the most recent big picture, so I interviewed him in March 2011.
For the Iraqi police, the idea of the rule of law is that they must abide by the Constitution of Iraq and the laws of Iraq, and that it's important to realize that no person is above the law. That's a cultural change for them, or a regime change, if you will, because that's not the way it was in the past. The police now have responsibility for protecting the people, as opposed to protecting the leadership, protecting the regime. So when we say rule of law, that's applying what we would call democratic policing principles, in that Iraq is a democracy now.